How to get and stay motivated. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Earlier today just not that long ago, I was looking over at my wife and I said, I don't feel like doing a video tonight. I really don't. But it was one of those things where I knew every time I've ever really felt that way, I know that if I just get in the spot where I sit every night and have a chat with you, that something would come. And it did. And it's actually a topic that I'm rather fond of, and it's something that I could actually put an entire course together on, which is the concept of the things that keep me motivated, the things that keep me focused, because I am one of the least focused people you've ever met. Now, when I've got something I'm focused on, when I am focused, I am super focused, I'm laser focused, and you can't get me. I'm a pit bull, I won't let go. But the tough thing is getting focused to begin with. And all that comes back to motivation for me. It all comes back to motivation. There's a few things that play into it. I was holding this book up, Keep Going, Austin Kleon. This is, I love this guy's books. I love them just because I can flip to any page and just about every time get something that will get me going. And in there is a little bit of a secret. But here's a great quote that I refound. It says, "Tell me to what you pay attention, and I will tell you who you are." From Jose Ortega y Gasset. What you're paying attention to affects your motivation, your mood, all of that. And so it's something to keep in mind. And so I purposefully try to surround myself with things that are positive and keep me motivated. And even if not just directly looking at them, I get it, but if it just takes a little bit of a move, like I've got a bookshelf full of books that just about any time I can pull something off and get an idea off of, or get a little bit of motivation. These are great books because there's just little quotes on every page and little ideas, quick ideas, and I go through and I highlight them so I can even find the ones I like the best, the quickest. That idea, tell me to what you pay attention and I will tell you who you are. That's so subtle and simple, but very, very, very important, because it's what you pay attention to. You're paying your attention, you're giving your time and your awareness towards something. And depending on where that's at is where your motivation is where your level of motivation is. So something simple like that, just having the items around you that get you motivated helps. I tend to keep them all near in this office, so that when I need to be in work mode, when I need to be motivated, I just come in here. And it doesn't take much of a look around, because you get used to things after a while, but it doesn't take much of me moving a few things around before I'm like, okay, back in it, back at it. I'm back on focus and paying attention to what I need to do. So just being in here just a few minutes got me back at a point where I can get on here and have a quick discussion with you. Here's the other thing that makes a huge difference though. Habits. I've talked a lot about this before. It took me years and years and years to really fully understand. And maybe I don't fully understand it yet. Maybe I'm still learning. But to really appreciate the role that habits play. The fact that I sit here every night, and it's no accident. I know this is not the most engaging talk online, is to have me sitting in the exact same spot every time. But for me, this is how I get myself to get on camera every night and go the next step and go the next step and go the next step. It's having the habit of doing it the same way every time as much as possible. Always having something different, bringing something different to the table. But having that habit, it makes it, it's that concept from The Slight Edge, the book The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. It's a little thing that's easy to do, but it's also a little thing that's easy not to do. But once you're doing it, when you're in the habit of doing something, it's often easier just to do it than to not do it. Because if you don't do it, there's just this itch that's like, oh, I really ought to do it. I really ought to do it. I really ought to do it. And it's just easier just to get rid of the itch. So here I am with you again. It's not that I don't love seeing you. I do love seeing you. But you got to remember, everything, no matter how good it is, there's always going to be a point at which you want to do something slightly different. You want to move things around. You want to try something out. I just wanted to try skipping a night. And it's been a while since I've skipped a night. We're over 500 videos here. And just about all those are consistent. Night after night, day after day. Coming to you with an idea. Tonight's a very simple idea, but it's also one it's plagued me my entire life. And it's something I've gotten better and better and better at. And there's other tricks, but those two ideas of surrounding yourself with things that motivate you, and also getting in proper habits that put you into a situation where you can win, makes a big difference. Hopefully that's helpful to you. Hey, if you want a couple tips, 9 to be exact, 9 ways to Amazon proof your business, go check out my book. You can get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com. We'll be back here tomorrow night. In the meantime, you get out there and just let the magic happen.